Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I can't do the intro. I guess I'll just kind of sing something in the interim while I get all this cooking. Breathing in the dark, lying on its side, the ruins of the day. Oh, yeah, I got the notes wrong again. Let me try starting over. Breathing in the dark, lying on its side, the ruins of the day. The ruins of the day, painted with a scar. And the more I straighten out, the less it wants to dry. The feelings start to rot, one wink at a time. Oh, forgiving who you are for what you stand to gain. Just know that if you hide, it doesn't go away. When you get out of bed, when you get out of bed, doesn't end up stranded, horrified with each stone. Dang it, I need to learn how to sing this song, I swear. Should have done that before starting, but I wanted to do the digital cover of it, but I was worried to get claimed, so I decided not to do that. I'm not sure if I'm talking to the void or not because I'm still trying to share all of this stuff on my socials. I swear there's too many things I need to share this on, and it just takes forever and a half to do. Just wish I could just tap one button and it would just share it everywhere on my socials, but obviously that would be too much to ask now, would it? Wouldn't it? But yeah, I think I got all the socials down, so I can go close this all out. It's live, live. Did I post it here? Yeah, it looks like I posted it here. And here, and here, and here. Okay. But yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream. Just getting myself all sorted out, making sure that nothing is scuffed. But yeah, I don't know what it is about Little Dark Age. I like that song. There was a synth version of it that was set up that is part of a meme that I shared on r/196, I think. And that was always interesting to experience. It's got a bit of that taste of the past with a punch of the future. And yeah, off the cursed trains from Train of Thought's Discord because Halloween is dead. Long live the pumpkin spice and the pursuit of the pumpkin spice. The stuff of empires. As those who control the pumpkin spice control the world. But yeah. So this is where we left off last time at Train of Thought's Discord. Go check out Train of Thought at his Discord. Go check out his channel on YouTube at Train of Thought, or at Train Fact Guy on the channel Train of Thought, and his Twitter at Train Fact Guy, and these and other things. All of those things will be in the description down below in the doobly-doo, so if you want to go check that out, submit your own cursed trains so long as you comply with the rules, then you should be good to go. So this is where we left off with this playground piece of all things. Truly regrettable, but it's a little gas-powered shunter, and I could care less. Let's see what Brian's up to. So, it's okay, I didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to have a sleep schedule anyway. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to sleep with that. Did we see this last week? I don't recall. I was really hoping I'd be able to stream yesterday for Halloween, but I just wasn't up for it. Let's see. Friends, what do you got for me? They wrecked on September 13th, 2001, about 5:30 a.m. after running into the side of an empty Union Pacific coal hopper on the main line. This occurred around milepost 814 of the Union Pacific's Shafter sub-division. No one was killed, but several sustained injuries. And yeah, that looks completely wasted. We can't unsee it. But yeah, Casey Shushman, welcome to the stream. I know I said that before, but I didn't get to ask you how you were doing and how the week's been. I hope Halloween was good. That they didn't make you work too hard at work or with homework if you're still in school and that sort of thing. But yeah, this... gonna have to buff out those scratches. Let's see, Jackalist at it again, replying to himself from a previous post. And he says, you look down, Train of Thoughts, you need to something some trains with smiley faces today. Oh, I need to have some. Oh, okay, well let's see what kind of faces we got. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Well, you do have some Oh, now I see the little face. Yeah, I didn't see... Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Okay, I didn't lose track of anything. I was worried I'd lose progress. But I think I need to zoom in to see all the little faces, because there's a tiny little face here. And there's a face there that... Like, I don't know what to say about that. That's just goofy. That's just goofy. So, and it says Cecil Birdie Friend. And we got ourselves another goober over here. So yeah, we should be able to take a closer look here. You can see the smiley here. I feel like this is a repost, but a welcome one at that. Now, there's supposed to be a face on this one, and I'm just trying to make heads or tails. Oh, yeah, it's on the bell here. It's very, very hard to make out. Like, I'm just scooting on in over here. And it's so pixelated, you can barely see it. Even if I'm squinting, like, gosh dang, that's really difficult to look at. Hello, Nate Table. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. There are quite a few from
the Milwaukee Road
that are absolutely cursed. I can't deny that. Oh, and it's 420 as well. Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. Someone made the world a little bit more of a better place that day when they made that. Curse Train 77 posted this. Why are three engine transformers? Oh, this is not a grammatically correct statement. So let me try to break it down. Yeah, I can't make heads or tails of this statement. Are they asking why it takes three engine transformers to form a single space shuttle orbiter? Or are they saying, why are there three out there? Or why does it take three to make just a single robot or something? I don't know. I don't know. Please proofread your stuff when you post things. But yeah, this is definitely cursed. It is a D51 if I've ever seen one, or at least a botched interpretation of one. Oh, cursed wheel arrangements from the official book. The 440-1400, the 260K2, and Black 5 with four-wheeled tender. Ooh boy, that looks funny. But I get the type of locomotive they were trying to go for as a 044. I'm looking at this one sideways, and yeah, something about that just seems a little off. And then we only have two axles back here for some reason. And a trailing wheel that's a little too big. The trailing wheel too big for he goddamn feet. Yep, exactly. Let's see. USS Salem yield Sea Witch posted the following. This one has kind of a weird plow, and I won't deny it. It does look kind of funky. But it does have a funny funnel, so we're gonna have to go spin that wheel. Dang it. Hamburger! Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that it would be something else. You know? So let me go hop back over here. 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by hamburger, or should I say
Hamburger.
So I'll crack that open.
Hamburger.
And there were no ads I had to put up with, so we will hide this choice for now because there's no point in trying to stop it once it's gone and started. Southern Utah Railroad McKean motor car, currently being restored, apparently.
Hamburger.
Posted by friends, the Fox Demon. Ooh, it's that one. It's that goofy goober. Though I don't remember it being in that color. I do remember it being in this color, though. Okay, so maybe this isn't the one I was thinking of. Never mind. But yeah, all of that just looks so goofy. Especially with the rod over here to power two different axles. Just how in the actual do people think of these things? I'll never know. Anyway, I hope I didn't stream too late. I know some folks have to go to bed. But it is a Friday night, so maybe some people could get away with it. I don't know. Anyway, checklist, what do you got? The McCloud River Lumber Company narrow gauge has some goofy looking home built stock. You don't say. Not your average snowplow. And then there's this tiny little shunter, which I can hardly see to save my life. And here's that shunter again, just outside the lumber mill after the timber's been chopped down or broken, cut into timber. I'm sorry, lumber. Sorry. Keep mixing up I keep mixing up timber and lumber. Lumber is what you cut it into, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, timber is what you cut down. Lumber is what you cut it into. And yeah, this is just your basic gas mechanical, I think. Nothing to write home about. It's just this one's that's weird. But you know, you gotta make do.
Hamburger.
Just gonna tap F5 just to make sure that the chat's actually still working. I don't know what it is. It breaks down a lot. And you think it wouldn't do that because I have the tab open as we speak. But it's pretty finicky. Hey there. Welcome to the stream, CP Rail. Oh, no worries. I was the one who was late. I was hoping I'd be able to stream
Hamburger.
almost 2 hours ago, if not more. But I got sidetracked because it's November 1st, and that means that the leaderboards for... what's the game called? Conduct This for iOS and Droid and maybe some third OS got reset, so I needed to gather as many tickets as I possibly could. But do I know about 060 or the Alco RS1? I don't know. Let's find out after I take a look at this image. Art Deco design with Art Deco locomotive. The only thing that's weird about this is that red strip. Usually this strip on the Dreyfus Hudson would be the same color as the rest of the locomotive, but here it's not. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to be the one to say it. But yeah, I think we should be able to take a look at the RS-1 if memory serves correctly. I wasn't particularly fond of it. Oh no, this is pretty mundane. It's pretty normal. Or at least I would think it would be normal. There is something goofy about this one, though. Like, the nose was brought down on this one for some reason. But yeah, it's nothing to write home about. It's just your average switcher. As for 060s, I'm not particularly fond of them. As they are prone to hunting oscillation due to the lack of a pilot wheel set. Not gonna lie though, this one's kind of cute. C2 Shorty Locomotive Kit. Fits Minitrix 060. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's available on Etsy, apparently. Gonna have to put a pin into that. But yeah, sometimes I'm just not particularly fond of them. Oh, that 060. I was just thinking 060s in general. Like this one. This one's interesting though. Actually, no, it's not a 060 because it's a 060 into a 260 mogul. But yeah, when I think of 060s, I think of this one, and I'm not particularly fond of it. That's not to say there isn't a correct or wrong way, it's just my taste. Like, there's just something inherently goofy about a tank engine without pilot wheels, or just tank engines in general. Case in point, the steam dummies, those strange little locomotives, in this case
Hamburger.
from Utah, according to Franz the Fox Demon. As logging continued and distance of the sawmill increased, it was no longer feasible to yard logs directly to the mill with horses. The company went to railroad logging. The logs were skidded to the central point along the tracks and loaded onto cars. In this case, the landing was above the level of the cars, and the logs were loaded by rolling them into place. Halloween's alright. Not particularly fond of some of the decorations. I may have mentioned it before, I'll probably mention it again. Though I do admit this steam dummy does look kind of funny. In general. Even weirder still. But yeah, as a steam dummy, it's got a smokestack that goes straight through the roof. This one has an extra little section here that's like for storing water and fuel. Yeah, we are officially in November, presumably in all time zones. But because that funnel's poking through the roof, we're gonna have to spin the wheel again. Oh, great. Could have been worse, though. Could have had to delete all my tabs. So yeah, let's activate the jail.
Hamburger.
Oh, right. Mariah Carey's defrosting. Which is ironic because usually it's colder this time of year in the northern hemisphere. But yeah. Let's see. USS Salem yields Seawitch at it again. Alternate history where the Great Western Railway made the Cathedral class. Ooh. Hmm. It's just this logo here that's so cursed. Yes, we must get to our battle posts. For they can take away our lives, but they can't take our freedom! Also, hi John Ho, welcome to the stream. When you said that it's Gordon, the first thing that comes to mind is this dumb post somebody made a while back with SpongeBob and some sound effects from the Britt Allcroft TV adaptation of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Oh, this is another repost. The other porter they had was even more boxy. I feel like this is a repost, but I'm not going to mark it as such. And then there's whatever this is from JJBA 2020. Ain't no way they turned Trump into a D-52. Ooh boy, yeah, that something about this looks fundamentally wrong. Like, I don't even know where to
Hamburger.
begin. And this was a video of a screenshot. I'm sorry, a screenshot of a video from who knows where. Ooh, SMT Mainline actually bought a cursed AVWR locomotive that seems to have the front half of a Jeep locomotive and the back of an F unit. Though I don't know why I said Jeep, it should just be GP for general purpose. Somehow I'm not surprised by that fact, actually, as I adjust my glasses in real life. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, also, thanks, USS Salem. But Lego Master, no! The water tube boiler! What on earth is this atrocity? And why does it feel like the tender's missing? Where is the tender? Mallet's little brother. True, true, I do get those kinds of vibes. But something about this is all just fundamentally wrong, in my opinion, and whoever did this can just jump in a lake. But it's got a funny funnel, so funny funnel! It's time to spin the wheel! Furry mode, activate! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a fireless locomotive, figures. Why didn't I see that coming? So we'll mark that as done. Bounce back over here. Disappear for a brief moment. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Disappear. The secret tunnel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go through the mistakes of my life choices once again. As it is time once again to activate furry mode. There we go. Oh no, wait. There we go. Right where I belong, in jail.
Hamburger.
Oh, there's another upload for another video. I'll have to make a note of that. I will have to ask if Jacket Jail Fries comes along for their permission. Because I know sharing pictures is one thing, but sharing whole videos is another. And I don't want to be the one who takes all the traction away from a video just because I was the one who was sharing it. Okay. So, Franz the Fox Demon at it again. Chemical spray car for killing weeds along the tracks. Lifted from books authored by S. Kip Farrington. Which, not gonna lie, that's still problematic. I still don't understand why they just don't have, like, some weird weed whacker kind of thing on both sides to just kind of cut things down. Because although the weeds are annoying, like, they do keep the ground together and the ballast and stuff. It's just annoying when the undergrowth actually gets in the way and actually, like, breaks stuff. Like, I would know from my time volunteering at Niles Canyon, always had to trim the trees back because otherwise the branches would keep smacking against the windows and break them. Chaotic Lego train film. Okay. I'll stick that feather in my cap. Anyway, chemical spray car manned by an operator and helper. It can operate effectively at speeds of 15 miles an hour. In mainline operation, the unit sprays an area 7 feet on each side of the track using an average of 112 gallons of quote-unquote mix per mile. Interesting. Somehow I should not be surprised. Oh no, it's not one of these. Diesel locomotive similar to the V3201. Oh boy, Lego Master, what are you finding now? Oh, and also from Lego Master, thank you. Thank you, Friends of Fox Demon. So yeah. Why does this feel like it's not a diesel locomotive? I'm gonna have to go verify that. So we are going into Google Images this time. So for some reason, Google search results was showing up some other locomotives that are in no relation to it whatsoever. But it looks like we've got a hit, not the hit. Diese Lok mit Kopperstandskrift Uden Blindaxel 2008 to 2023 on the... I don't even know how to pronounce that forum. But hopefully it actually loads. because this looks like something that's very niche and the license to the domain may have expired. But luckily, that's not the case. Oh, recently wondered about diesel locomotives with tie rods, but without a blind axle. I want to contribute a couple of miscarriages from almost 100 years ago. It concerns the 2B2 locomotive from Deutsch and the 2C2 locomotive from Esslingen. For HO scale, yeah, that kind of stuff is expensive. N scale, you'll have better luck finding one at a reasonable price because Kato's pretty good with that as a manufacturer
Hamburger.
of Japanese locomotives and rolling stock in N scale. But yeah, locomotive from Eschlingen was the first and was delivered to the Deutsche Reichsbahn in 1929 as it was built by Esslingen, which is a suburb of Stuttgart. It was stationed there. It had a diesel engine of 1,200 horsepower. Integrated to the engine was a large air compressor which supplied compressed air. The air was then used in regular steam locomotive cylinders, quote unquote, but quite large ones at that, 700 millimeter diameters. The locomotive was thus operated exactly like a steam locomotive. The filling would be varied. Forward, backward was registered with a slide control, etc. The locomotive worked, but was not a success and was soon scrapped. The smallest Deutsch locomotive, completed in 1933, had quote unquote no diesel engine. However, it had some three separate double acting two stroke diesel cylinders with exhaust in the center of the cylinder, which on a three-cylinder steam locomotive affected the one drive shaft. That drive shaft was the diesel engine's crankshaft, no less. Now, a diesel engine cannot start until it is already running, so the locomotive was started with the help of compressed air, which was generated by a special diesel engine driven. Which was generated by a special diesel engine driven compressor. The air supply was then cut off and the diesel fuel was injected into the cylinders. I did not go trick or treating. Also, hi, uh, JC, welcome to the stream. We are currently looking at a steam locomotive that ran on compressed air. I'm sorry, a diesel locomotive that ran on compressed air. And here's the other one that I was thinking of. But yeah, it's just all sorts of weird. Now, admittedly, that's not the first or nor the last time that compressed air would be used in steam locomotives with a diesel generator functioning as a compressor. Hey there, welcome to the stream, Amtrak Fan 09, aka Jackalis. It was a German company during the early half of the 20th century, prior to the fall of the Weimar Republic. Anyway, Franz at it again with the Salt Lake route number 3415, wrecked near Feria, circa 1911. Now, I'm trying to understand the context. Did it fall off a ledge? Because they should have
Hamburger.
taken a picture of that. Oh no, it was a landslide that derailed it. Or something, I don't know. I should probably read the article. It went over a penny. Yeah, that joke never gets old. But yeah, let's go hop over to that website to get some context. Or not. Or not. These are all images. But yeah, this was the locomotive I was thinking of earlier. That was goofy looking, but apparently the one that we saw earlier was not this specific motor car. Please tell me there's an actual article on this detailing what on earth I'm looking at. Not even close. Oh boy. Anyway, look at me, Ma. I'm a steam engine. Honey, no. They can be. They definitely can be. But this is from USS Salem, and it is a diesel locomotive with a steam locomotive tender, which I'm assuming has been retrofitted to store extra diesel fuel instead of water and coal. Oh no, what's this? From Yield Sea Witch A, aka USS Salem. The Railway Museum of British Columbia. North Pole Express. Oh no. Oh no, they used that weird face tracking software. I thought I was cursed, but this is somehow worse. And everybody's replying with just burn it. Yes, burn it all with the cutter's torch.
Hamburger.
Hey, Just Keith 90, welcome to the stream. We are just looking at atrocities on the interwebs. Now, I don't know what it is about this. Gonna change the angle of this. And I'm gonna try to avoid getting claims like my previous stream. But I don't know who came up with this, and I hope that they sit in a prison cell for a very long time. Because if this isn't a crime, then I don't know what is. Oh boy. Let's see, USS Salem at it again. Man, shop switchers were something else. You think? I'm willing to wager this is definitely from the Southern Pacific, but apparently it's not, so I've already lost that bet, because it's from the Historical Society for the Norfolk and Western Railway or whatever. Oh boy, that is disgusting. I feel like I've seen this before, but that the fact that I forgot and then re-remembered it doesn't make it any less worse. It's just one of those things that just makes me want to step on a Lego or start swimming in lava. But hey, here's one of your posts. Amtrak 09. Tyco, the lowest quality model railroad manufacturer you can find in the US. A lot of people hate them and abuse their models. Here are some models people brutalized. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was from like over a year ago. I don't know why that locomotive deserved it, because to be quite honest, there is a brand that is exponentially worse than Tyco. And of course, that is Lifelike, which has since been defunct since like the housing crash back in 2008 or so. Yeah, they couldn't be bothered with just destroying it. They had to completely annihilate it. Gosh dang it, I still need the audio of that, but I think I might be able to conjure something up. Hold on a sec.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, help me.
But yeah, I hope that helps. I swear that I just love that line so much, and I don't know why. But I think these are more images from a previous scene. Oh, Denny B, hey! A tram derailed and crashed into an Apple store yesterday in Oslo. I'm sorry. What? That is a brand new sentence if I ever heard one. No one died, but 4 passengers were injured. The tram was going too fast, coming into a sharp curve. Ooh, and we have video!
Og på den overvåkningsvideoen så kan man se at trikken nesten hopper opp og ut av sporet og fyker I en rasende
It's just a looping gif. I swear that's priceless.
selve hendelsen.
It just
og
jumps.
På den overvåkningsvideoen så kan man se at trikken nesten hopper opp og ut av sporet og fyker I en rasende fart inn I
The tram comes to breakfast, or in this case, the Apple Store. Not the fruit store, but the computer store. And now he's at the door. I'm not sure if anybody remembers that video from Yotam Perel. But yeah, he did this animation a while back, in like 2007 or so. And the skit starts with him saying, Bob is walking to the Apple Store. Not the computer store, but the fruit store, and now he's at the door. But yeah, this is definitely a tram accident. A train accident and a half, or tram accident rather, like you said. But yeah, this is the Apple Store. I don't know what this logo's for. Yeah. But in this case, it was iPhones instead of just regular Apple. Oh! Cursed train model from the game 3D Ultra Mini Golf from error 117. I can't remember what that error is, or error code. Oh boy, and the wheels are not quartered properly. So it's bad enough that we have a 440 locomotive with such a dinky little tender, and that there's a giant gap between the tender and the cab, which makes it harder to operate.
Hamburger.
But for some reason, this section is way too long. And, like, look at these wheels. Tell me this isn't going to bind and break the moment it starts moving just a fraction of an inch. Because that is not synchronized with this. And if they so much as just move in the slightest, it's just gonna break. And it's not going to be very pretty. This is funny. Again from USS Salem. Imagine you're speeding down the main line with an express passenger train to make up time, and this mofo pulls up alongside you on the adjacent track into the Baltimore Pass. Railroad police. Oh boy. And as a speeder, tiny little speeder. Wee woo wee woo. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? No, it's because your beams were not dank enough, sir. Here's your citation. Have a nice day. Oh, and here's the Cajon Pass derailment at the Salt Lake routes. So yeah, a runaway apparently. I'm just gonna take them at their word for this. Oh boy, that was completely obliterated. This is why we don't make rail cars out of wood anymore. And why we use steel now. Because that stuff just folds over like tissue paper in a crash. Let's see, Rambling Rail Fan. I had to do some filming and my Flying Scotsman was out of action, so I did this. Only the tender was on camera. Oh, okay, so fair point, fair point. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're filming. Fake it till you make it. But yeah, that's just funny looking. And weirder still, it just looks like the wheel arrangement here would just struggle on a turn this tight. I would beg to disagree. Like, with a diesel locomotive, all you have to do is just stick the key in the ignition and just turn it on. With a steam locomotive, you have to let it, you have to let the boiler heat up to pressure, and then you have to make sure that you've started the fire from scratch, and you have to make sure that all the ratios are just right.
Hamburger.
Oh, hey, Jacket Jail Fries. I didn't notice you there. Welcome to the stream. I was going to ask you, some folks in the chat mentioned that you had posted a new video, and they wanted to ask me if I could watch it, and I didn't know if I could or should until I asked you first, so... Yes, your 440 looks off today because it is a 220. Oh, you're cool with me watching that video? Okay, well, we'll go through the rest of this. It doesn't look like there's very much left. And then we'll be able to go from there. Well, I'm not your mom, so you can do whatever you want. It's the internet, after all. Yes, another F7 with a another tender attached to it. I think this is a repost. Like, we saw this image not just earlier, but like in a previous stream as well. Sorry, Lucas M. But yeah, 2 sets of FP7 cab units were used to dieselize the Royal Gorge and other secondary trains. 3 tenders from scrapped 171 class steam locomotives, numbered 174, 75, and 77, were used as auxiliary water tanks. These were renumbered 8, 53, 51, and 52, and painted orange and silver to match the motive power. Oh, so it wasn't storing fuel, it was storing water. But why would you need water? My brother in Christ. Oh, this isn't Canadian National, this is Western Pacific. Never quite knew whatever happened to them, but this, oh boy, the fantasy schemes, I swear. A Canadian National big boy. What in the actual... Oh boy, from Gunter the TOT breaker, yeah, that is gonna be a big yikes for me. Anyway, Amtrak fan, at it again, aka Jackalus. Lifelike is another model railroad manufacturer that sucks very hard. Here is a lifelike train that got run over by a truck. Oh, an actual truck. Like, I didn't think they needed to do that. I think there was a YouTuber that had complained quite a lot about lifelike as a manufacturer of model trains. I don't have a Discord server yet. We're just looking at stuff from Train of Thought's Discord at... Oh, right. We will get to the video in a moment. Yield Seawitch. USS Salem. This engine looks like it has scoliosis. That is a pretty decent descriptor of that locomotive. A 040 tank engine, no less. I feel like this is... I don't want to say this is Europe. It feels like Asia for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, this one can just right off. 20% boiler, 80% cab. What the actual Sigma is this? I can't believe they've done this. Wait, does this count as a funny funnel though? It's pretty small in proportion to everything else. Oh, that's totally fine. I understand everybody's got to catch up on that sleep. Oregon Ponies, motive power engines from donstrack.smugsmug.com. Oh boy, the Oregon Pony. Oh yeah, this is definitely a weird, funny funnel if I've ever seen one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have quite a few YouTubers I look at every now and again. I'm trying to remember who's Driver Joe. I can't, for the life of me, remember. I was looking at stuff from Trains Are Fun yesterday. But yeah, this is a weird mother, if I've ever seen one. I know it's a repost, but that doesn't make it any less cursed. The Oregon and California A was one of a very few return flue locomotives built. In a normal fire tube boiler, gases and smoke created in the firebox pass through the tubes of the boiler and exhaust out to the smokebox and smokestack in the front of the locomotive. In a return flue boiler, the gases and smoke pass through the boiler to the front, and then via U-shaped tubes are returned to the rear of the boiler to be exhausted from a smokestack in the cab. This photo from the collection of Thomas Norrell is one of the only few showing the locomotive used during the construction of the Oregon and California Railroad. No disposition is known for this engine. I can imagine why. I would not be surprised if there was a 666 locomotive, but this one is weird because it has a covered tender. I thought this was supposed to be a tank engine. And here it is again. And again. There's no indication what date this was photographed, but apparently it seems to have turned into some sort of monument piece. Oh, it's the 400th video! I wasn't paying attention. I was completely... I should have been more prepared, but... obviously I was not, because I was thinking ahead about, you know, the Cursed Train, live stream number 69.
Nice.
Which is coming up soon, because we're on currently 67. Yes, I've heard of the triplex. Yeah, I need to go check on Driver Joe just to jog my memory, but I wouldn't be surprised if I was on his stream chatting about something. But yeah, the ONC acquired another of the ponies and rebuilt it for maintenance of way service. And one of the ponies rebuilt and used on the Cascade Railroad. Oh, for some reason I thought this was a steam to diesel conversion, but apparently it's steam all the way. The Oregon Pony, first locomotive in the Pacific Northwest. Operated in 1902 to, I want to say, 1969?
Nice.
I'm gonna have to go take a quick look and zoom in on this. Oh, 1862 to 18 something to 1868 or something? I don't know. Yep, it is definitely November. And up next will be Destroy December. And let's see. Right-hand corner, first locomotive running out of Chicago. And the other one is the first locomotive running on rails in Oregon. To be honest, I think the one in Chicago looks better. Castle or King class? Let's see. Tea kettle. Okay, so that's all of them. We gotta go spin that wheel again. Let's wait for it. Blue Lobster! Oh no! So yeah, we'll mark that as done. I will bounce over here while I grab that prop. I really hate that I'm not able to actually use the audio of the Blue Lobster jump scare, because it scares everybody. And the same goes for the metal pipe sound that always jump scares people as well. And last but not least, from Amtrak Fan 09, it's Jackalus. Or The doohickey is what I meant to say. And yeah, that is definitely a doohickey. The chop shop of locomotives. Yes, I know it might not particularly scare you now that you mention it, but other users have complained to me that they don't like it when I use a video that says random, that says 1 hour of silence randomly interrupted by Blue Lobster jump scare. You know. But yeah, Amtrak fan 19, welcome to the stream. And the other Amtrak fan, welcome. AKA Jackalis. But yeah, that is the end of the posts here. Let's see how much time I've got left, because it is kind of late, and I don't want to bother you for too much. Let's see if there's anything goofy here on here. This came to me in a dream, according to Azure. The MBTA, but it's an SD unit. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Southern Railway is 1509. Not gonna lie, this looks cool AF. Are you sure about that? Also, where's the locomotive? Oh, right. Questions. Let's go back to those questions. So yeah, King class or Castle class? Yes, if I recall, it should have been you if my memory serves correctly, so let's see. Also, welcome Xander Tenure, welcome to the stream. But yeah. So this is the King's class. Let's try the Castle class. I don't know. They look so similar. Oh yeah, also the C11 versus the other locomotive. C56 or C11? I don't know. C56? I really can't pick favorites when it comes to that. That's always nice to hear. Very interesting. And always nice to know that everybody is able to actually keep track of me now that I've changed to VTubing. Yeah, I am familiar with the JNR, C56, and the C11. As a matter of fact, that was the first thing that came to mind when you mentioned those without even having to say the acronym JNR. Oh, you got the cursed trains ready, okay. That's... Oh, Electromotive Division, no! Why would you do this? Why, I can't believe you done this. Bad deals, trains that break down. It's
The Milwaukee Road.
Oh, I have a competitor? I didn't think I had a competitor. Who could possibly be competing with me when I'm raking in, like... Oh. JC, join the hype train! Welcome aboard! Hey there! Welcome to the stream. UPRR 4014. Yes, I'm familiar with the Oigawa Railway. I think we've seen some posts related to it on Train of Thought's Discord. Yes, definitely. And this is just weird looking, in my honest opinion, to see the Iowa so-and-so railway or whatever, and having that livery on a Union Pacific locomotive. And I don't even know what they were doing over here. And of course we had to have some sort of SD locomotive from the Metra, because Metra's weird like that. Yeah, it has those. I'm quite familiar. Joe the F40 PH. But yeah, I was going to go look. Let's see, community tab. There was that YouTuber who I was looking at earlier. that was mentioned previously in the stream. I'm trying to remember his name. Had driver in the name, if I'm not mistaken, with the letter E replaced with an E. I mean, a 3. Oh, Driver Joe. Okay.
Hamburger.
But yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to remember. Was it over here? Because it's not ringing a bell. Maybe. Yeah, this would help. Last time they streamed was 2 days ago. Previous time was over 2 months ago. So maybe it was something else. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was the reaction videos. Okay. Uh, hmm. Was it over here? I feel like it may have been over here. I might have just stumbled across it the other day. I have so many things that are coming to mind. Yeah. Let's mute this. Let's skip the ads, please. I gotta jog my memory. Because I don't remember as well as I should be. Yeah, it's not ringing a bell. I see. Okay, oh well. I'll worry about that later. We need to go over to... Not that. We need to be over here. Bounce back over here. Okay, take care. So, community. Brad, the three-wheeled coal box engine. By Jagged Jail Fries. Ooh, you got more? Let's go take a look. I don't know, I gotta go check. Let's see. The 3 railroad trains. Train track collection number 1. Let's open this in a new tab. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check. So, I don't know what he's doing over here. He's just molding over something, and this locomotive's just like hanging out in the background. Do like the faces though. I certainly like the faces. But yeah. So yeah, let's bounce back over Mia. And here we got Goofy Trains again. In this case, we've got... Will it show for me? Gonna have to open this in a new tab. And this in a new tab. And this in a new tab. Okay, so we got this. We've got a diesel locomotive called... I want to say Melvin, but it looks like it got cut off for some reason. We got Malding Dave. So for some reason the image is cut off. And we've got Maverick. And this one actually is formatted correctly to an extent. Because I can pretty much see the whole thing.
Hamburger.
Yeah. Okay, was there anything else I missed? I don't think so. But yeah, did somebody want me to see Jacket Jail Fries' latest video? If I was not mistaken, somebody mentioned it earlier. Were you cool with that, Jacket Jail Fries? Or nah? Because I will respect if you don't want to do that. But yeah, I want Jacket Jail Fries' opinion on this matter. I'm not sure if I know I can click on the left, so I'm still kind of waiting to make sure that I got Jacket Jail Fries' permission beyond a reasonable doubt. I think they may have mentioned that it was okay, but I wanted to double check. Okay, excellent. Let's hop over to here. No minifigs harmed in the making of this film.
Are you sure you could cross these train tracks alone? Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm completely sure. Trust me, I would. Oh! Wow, she really drove the train like that? Yeah, she can't drive a train, but I can. I have a ticket. Hey, you. Oh, hey, Timmy, how's it going? I'm driving the train now. Get out. I'm in. Meow.
Why am I not surprised? Though it would have been funny if when he said get out, it was this audio instead. Hold up. Stupid ads.
Get out.
Oh, not that one. No, it wasn't that one.
Get out.
Oh, that's the one. Now, I don't know why I was repeating, but you get the idea. But 07's in the chat, or salutes in the chat for our lost comrade who had lost their lives to a small streetcar in Lego City. Somebody build the helicopter! Another Brad the three-wheeler thingy because I'm bored. Is what this is titled. Has Brad in it. Did you want me to see it? As well? Okay. Based on a sarcastic joke. They just mowed him down.
Hamburger.
I have no idea what to make of this one. Very surreal. Yeah, it was partly based on it. Just hoping that audio doesn't get claimed. The last thing I need to do is get my sorry beat by Britt Allcroft. But yeah, I think that's... Oh yeah, I forgot. This Caltrain locomotive. We have this over in downtown San Francisco. The Brad takes over the world, yeah. And we got some weird mobile game stuff with an Intercity Express covered with jet engines. Or rocket engines. Yeah, I'm familiar with those, but there was another question about the J23 and the J94 that was asked earlier. I don't know what to make of this. I think it's just a weird paint scheme. Curse Roblox, oof. P42DC. I don't have the oof sound on my soundboard, so we're just gonna have to live with it. And this is just classic reposts. Now then, back to Train of Thought's Discord. And the doohickey. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. But for some reason, there was a lot of setup for your three-wheeled locomotive, and I was expecting something to happen, but then it just kind of ended. I was a little curious about that. But yeah, that should be about it. F's in the chat for that lost Lego dude who lost his life in Lego City. Yeah, I should be able to stream once again next Friday at the usual evening time. Oh yes, please share as much as you can within reason. Oh, wrong tab or wrong window. Okay, so yeah, that was Train of Thoughts Discord, specifically the
Hamburger.
channel on Curse Trains. You can go check out his channel on YouTube at either the @ Train Facts guy or Train of Thoughts on YouTube, and at his Twitter handle called @Train Facts guy. Go sub to him and go check out his videos. He made quite a few this week, which were kind of interesting. And let's see. Yes, let's not forget
The Milwaukee Road.
But yeah, videos and streams are only made possible through the engagements and contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. So if you haven't already, favorite, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. If you're financially able to become a channel member, please feel free to do so. It's only 99 cents a month. You can also become a patron at patreon.com for a little bit more, and you can donate through the super chat
The Milwaukee Road.
or through the Stream Elements link, which is down in the description below, with all the links to Train of Thought's Discord and his channel, etc., etc. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Now, I am curious, though, am I able to redirect? Is there anyone to redirect to? Because I'm not sure if anybody actually is interested in that. Nope, there's no one to redirect to. Oh well. Oh, right. Community post. Community post. Control C. Let's bounce back over here. Hold up. Just taking a look over here, making sure that it's completely kosher. Oh! Brad the Choo Choo Train with 3 wheels and a coal box instead of a tender. So let's just bounce back over Mia for a sec. So yeah, this is... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this, please. I forgot that video had the hamburger jump scare at the end. But this is Brad, and that is cursed. Just, oh boy. Okay, I think that should be it. Let me bounce back over here once again. Oh, the preference question. Right. So, images. Images. So what was it? It was the J29, was it? I'm trying to look here. Oh, that's not what I was thinking would be in the results. But good to know. But yeah, let's check over here. C56. Ah, yeah, J23. And oh yeah, that's the cursed one from the other day. And the other one was the J94. I knew there was a 9 in there somewhere. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Oh boy. But yeah, I think that should be it. I have neither preference for any of those because they're both not things I'm particularly fond of looking at. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. Thanks for watching. Jolly K, thanks. Bye.